Interesting how we get our lessons in life. You know, partway through the process of writing the book on which this evening's program is based and which some of you are getting at the table, partway through that process, I was not making any headway with my writing. And I'd love to tell you, that I had a big optimistic, outgoing spirit about all. I didn't. I was going like, oh, you're such a procrastinator. You haven't even started. The manuscript is due in 4.5 months. You haven't even begun. And I was kind of beating myself up. And I thought, I have clients calling. They want me to come give presentations. I can't get started. Oh, I got to get out. I got to do something. And I said to my wife,
this now and tailor-make it to your situation. Now, the first thing we have to realize that in every selling situation, there are only 4 key obstacles to be overcome. And this is from the moment you meet someone to the moment they own your product or service. Now, understanding and working on these 4 keys will help you quickly lower sales resistance and increase sales acceptance. Thus, you'll reach the goal of the closed sale today. Now, let me start.
Well, there were 2 major differences and reasons for their success. The first one was trust. You see, the reality is, without integrity, people won't listen. Without trust, they won't follow, meaning they will not buy. Now, the question is, who do they trust? Now, this is so simple, it's going to be frightening. They trust the good guys and the good girls. They trust those people of character and integrity. The second major difference they discovered was this. The super successful salespeople, the career salespeople, clearly understand that the sale is not complete until the order is signed, the merchandise is delivered and paid for, and the customer is happy with it. In order for those things to happen, you have to have a team of support people, and most professional salespeople do not have a team. So when they call the office, they're just as courteous to the switchboard operator as they are the chairman of the board. They're just as nice to the file clerk and shipping clerk and collection lady or person as they are to any of the executives in the company. And they become a team, and everybody understands then that they're involved in the sales process.
Very simply stated, is do unto others the way they want to be done unto. Or treat people the way they want to be treated. Does that make sense? Basically, what I'm asking is for you to talk to people in ways that make it easy for them to listen to you. If you manage or lead people, what we need to do is manage and lead people in a way that internally motivates them to want to follow.
Talk about green signals. A buyer with a friendly facial expression, relaxed hands, arms uncrossed, legs relaxed, and a body angle directed towards you all indicate all signals are green. The buyer's body language says, go ahead with what you're doing. There are no hidden obstacles at this time. And go ahead and move forward with the sale. Let's talk about yellow signals. Here's some typical yellow signs. A steepling gesture, a sign of superiority. In sales, many times we see self-touching gestures, like the hand on chin. What do these signals mean? We can't know the exact meaning, but we do know that here's an obstacle preventing open communication between you and the buyer. The buyer won't tell you what it is, but the body language says, here's an obstacle, proceed with caution. Like in this example, crossed legs. It's very important for you not to mirror the buyer's yellow signals. The best strategy is to ask an open question and listen carefully so you can get the buyer to open up. It is very important to discuss the hidden issues before they become a real stumbling block to your sale. And that's where we see red signals. Red means that the buyer is getting either more indifferent and tunes out or increasingly aggressive and angry. In that case, you must act quickly before it's too late to respond. Your best strategy to red signals is to stop what you're doing, send green signals, and immediately redirect your approach. In this scenario, the salesperson responds with green signals. He leans forward.